I'm here with Brian Max. And Brian, if you could explain what was your role in the Bunkie Life 2025 winter contest?
I think the most important thing that we do is make sure that the sweepstakes is easy for everybody who participates to understand,
Yeah.
and as well make sure that it is run fairly. So I think it's if you look at the sweepstakes rules, for example, they're written in plain English, not legalese, so that anybody can understand them. And that is our guiding principle, which I think aligns with Bunkie Life's as well. So we're the official sweepstakes administrator in this case.
And how
So
many
we
companies or sweepstakes have you done over the years across Canada and the USA?
uh you know what, I don't have a total, but I'm sure it's north of about 2,500.
Wow. Okay. So you've seen, the good, the bad, and the ugly, essentially, right?
Yeah.
And so part of announcing these things live, right, is that you're kind of drawing a random name, right?
Mhm.
And what do you do once we draw that name? What's kind of your role at that point?
So we speak with that potential winner and make sure that essentially they can accept the prize.
Right.
And if we look at the contest rules, there's it's not written this way, but if you look at it, there are several conditions that a participant has to meet in order for them to be able to accept the prize. And it's a long list of things. They have to be of legal age, and in this case, they can't be a resident of certain jurisdictions. Like here in Canada, for example, Quebec has some language laws which makes it a little bit more challenging for all of us to make a sweepstakes like this happen in the province of Quebec. And that's just
That's
one example.
that's why we've always, under legal advice, excluded Quebec from all of our contests from year one on. So that's helpful.
Thankfully, they've made it a little bit easier, but it's still a little bit challenging.
Okay. All right. So what happened when you reached out to Jennifer, the person we drew on Sunday evening?
Well, we had a couple of different conversations, and over the course of those conversations, before we really got into any sort of serious paperwork, it was pretty clear that they didn't meet the criteria that we set in the official rules to be able to accept the prize. So what that means is we have to unfortunately say you can't accept the prize, and we're going to have to select another winner.
Okay. All right. Well, this is the first time us ever having that situation happen. What do we need to do in order to stay, on the good side of the law, but also, not disappoint everybody, I guess.
Well, that's the most important thing is we don't want to disappoint anybody who's participated in the contest. So we have a provision in there so that we perform another draw
Yeah.
and select another winner. We use the same set of entries and perform that draw, and that selected entrant hopefully will be able to accept the prize.
Are
And
you allowed? Yeah. Am I allowed to pick? Just so I don't want to avoid this very painful situation again. Can I pick three names? Number one, if they don't accept it, I'll go to number two. If they don't accept it, I go to number three. Can I do something like that? And would you advise that?
it as long as you document it and set that aside so that we have essentially a paper trail to follow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. So that's what we'll do. We'll pick a date and we'll post it attached to this video somewhere. On this video, we'll have the date of when we're doing that. It won't be as big of a hoopla. It'll probably just be me reading it live, probably drawing three names just so for safety and backup, which I should have probably done on Sunday, but didn't do. And it's a lesson learned for us, but also, I mean, another opportunity for people that might have been like, oh, I didn't win on Sunday. I mean, it's like getting a second gift of life.
It kind of isn't, yeah, it'll be exciting, but as we know, it often happens that for whatever reason, it happens a selected entrant can't accept the prize. It's for us, it's a matter of sort of daily life where it just happens that way, and it can be a million reasons. For example, some people don't want their name on social media or any kind of printed media. And oftentimes, one of the things that we do and our clients do, we'll make announcements. And there's some people who just shy away from that. So there's a million reasons why someone can't accept the prize, and for us, it's a normal part of our day.
Right. For Bunkie Life, first time, and a little bit unnerving, but I appreciate. I'm glad we hired a professional and someone with a lot of experience and stuff to guide us through this, and really appreciate it, Brian. So we'll let you know how it turns out, and we'll go from there.